I have a serious question, and I'm very concerned about the IWC, right? I have one question. What is so special about Karrion Kross? Like, for what I see, in my opinion, and the real fact is, Karrion Kross sucks. You know, he's not this big of a star everybody think he is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stupid fans, fans who don't understand stars and how things go around here, especially the stars and talent. Karrion Kross isn't really that entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He might be entertaining to people. Why? Because he gets angry. You know what I'm saying? He just demands people to turn heel and find their real selves and shit like that. In my personal opinion, Karrion Kross should get released again. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about why people think Karrion Kross is so special, and I'm here to I want to know why Karrion Kross is so special. The reality is, Karrion Kross is not this big star everybody think he is. Let's be honest. Like, Karrion Kross, his character is basically just putting his nose in everybody's business. Karrion Kross likes to be in people's businesses. You feel what I'm saying? So the problem is this, right? Why do you expect Karrion Kross to be this big of a star if he's always in people's situations, always in people's business, can't even mind his own business? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know, man. Like, we're gonna talk about Scarlett in a minute, man. But Karrion Kross here has no character move. He has nothing to move forward with. In my personal opinion, he's just a boring ass superstar, just in a way. You feel what I'm saying? And with Scarlett, man, I think without Scarlett, Karrion Kross wouldn't be shit. You feel what I'm saying? Karrion Kross is like Aleister Black. They just come out there and just do the imitating faces and come out there on some Dark Vader Lord shit. The fuck out of my face. These niggas whack as hell. Nobody really gives a fuck about these guys. Let's be honest. Like, Karrion Kross here should be released. I don't know why WWE keeps bringing him back. A lot of people say he should be world heavyweight champion. He should win the Royal Rumble. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. It's like saying Yoshitatsu should win the Royal Rumble and go main event WrestleMania. Yoshitatsu's just a mid-carder, a jobber, and nobody really gives a fuck about. There's some people that may like him. That's good. You can like who you like. You can like Karrion Kross. You can like Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, all that. And the reason I'm bringing those up, because Karrion Kross belongs in a category of wrestlers who suck ass. Reality, and nobody really gives a fuck about them. You feel what I'm saying? And they're just overpushed. They're overrated. Karrion Kross is like the most overrated superstar of all time. People talk about Brock Lesnar's overrated. You know why people say Brock Lesnar's overrated? Because Brock Lesnar is a beast. Brock Lesnar kicks ass. Is the most athletic wrestler of all time. Like, really, he's fast as hell. It would just grab your ass right away and just suplex the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? That's why people think he's overrated and getting all these title pushes and main events of SummerSlam and shit like that. So what? So fucking what? Grow up. Because Brock Lesnar is a star. Brock Lesnar could kick ass and Brock Lesnar could put on a match. He may not be good on the mic. He may not draw numbers. You know what I'm saying? But we had him. We had The Undertaker. We had, Evolution. We had Booker T. All these guys, right? That would draw numbers back then, right? The Rock, Stone Cold. But, like, nowadays, we need Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, an old-ass Goldberg to bring in numbers. And even Goldberg can't bring in numbers. I don't even know what the ratings are for Saturday Night Main Event. But the way that people overhype Karrion Kross and thinks he's the best of all time, it's really stupid. It's really one of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, really, there's nothing special about this dude. And, and anybody who thinks he's special, I want 5 reasons. Somebody make a video. I want to see a video today. I'm going to go on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. I want a video. I want 25, fuck that. I want 5 reasons why Karrion Kross is so damn good. It's so special. And it better be a 10, 20-minute video. And you better break it down to me. You feel me? Because I'm telling you right now, Karrion Kross is not that special. Karrion Kross needs to be released. Karrion Kross puts people to sleep. Karrion Kross has people talk shit and be like, yo, why is this dude in people's business? Why is this dude always in everybody's business, having everybody turn heel? It's the same with the WWE, IWC. They expect people to turn heel to switch their character around. No, that's not how things work. That's not how things work. You need to have a talent. You need to have something you like to do and make it something fucking interesting, bro. I don't know, man. Why don't you just be a fucking plumber? Why don't Karrion Kross just go to the Indies at this point? Like, Karrion Kross can make money there, so what? There's the problem. Triple H loves to re-sign these people, loves to bring people in from the luchadors and indies and all the other shit. But instead, it can't look into these powerful players, stronger players. They may not be good on the mic, but why don't you look at the football players, Olympic people? Stop bringing these people from the indies in WWE, because half the people in the indies really suck. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the independent wrestling scene. I be watching it at times, but it's really not that damn good. Nobody really gives a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? The problem is this, right? Somebody like Karrion Kross belongs in that independent scene. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wrestling in the indies. I'm not saying fuck the indies and this and that, but the problem is this. Most people from the indies are just not that damn good. For example, look at Daniel Bryan. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. The old Seth Rollins is good. This new Seth Rollins sucks. That's why I gotta put Seth Rollins in this shit, because he's just a walking clown, fucking emoji. You know what I'm saying? Karrion Kross here, in my opinion, should be in the independent scene. If you're not, like I said, this is why I think Triple H is not stupid at times, right? Because at the same time, why do you have Karrion Kross there? You might as well just have him in the backstage and be a stupid, idiotic wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I think Triple H is playing dirt around this motherfucker. But what he should do is just release this dude. You know why I'm saying playing dirt around this motherfucker? Because you're wasting TV time. You're wasting time putting the TV on this nigga for like 5-6 minutes. Instead, you could easily have a CM Punk beat up Gunther promo backstage, or you could have Paul Heyman, I don't know, expose Roman Reigns' past or something. I don't know, something, man. Something interesting, man. But instead, Karrion Kross is one of the worst wrestlers of all time. You gotta have him on the TV screen because people love him. People want to suck his dick. I think not wrestlers, fans, I meant to say. I think half of you fans are gay. I think if fans are really gay and look at it like, look at him, man. He looks good. He's probably got a big dick. He's got long hair. Tattoos. He kind of looks like Edge and Big Cass. This is, I bet these dumbasses think, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga look like if Edge and Big Cass had a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just hilarious at this point. Like, real talk, I can see people try to compare him to fucking Edge. And Edge is overrated as fuck, in my opinion. He has some good matches, you know what I'm saying? I like the theme song he has, but he's just overrated. On that promo, on the mic, it just sucks. Let's be honest, bro. The Spear sucks. I don't like it. And that's it. That's pretty much fucking it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Karrion Kross. Now, imagine if Karrion Kross was here every week. What the fuck do you think he's gonna do every week if he's on TV? What, is he gonna wrestle Penta? He's gonna kick off Monday Night Raw every fucking week. He's going to kick off Monday Night Raw every week, or be in the mid-card scene. Or job out to somebody. Or probably get beat up by a Braun Breaker or somebody. You know what I'm saying? And people will be like, Vince McMahon ruined this dude. I don't know why Vince McMahon tried to ruin his character. Vince McMahon, no stars. This is the same man that created Hulkamania. This is the same man that created Stone Cold, Bret Hart, The Rock, Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. You're gonna tell me he's gonna waste his time making a fucking star out of Karrion Kross that's not gonna take us anywhere? Really, he's boring. Vince McMahon knew he was boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean Vince McMahon's so awesome. No, really, you're trying to. The IWC has to be the goofiest shit of all time, and this is the big problem with Karrion Kross and the IWC, right? The IWC hypes up the wrong superstars, hypes up all these mid-carders, right, to have title pushes. Let's look at Daniel Bryan. When Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship, he was getting injured. The Authority almost murdered this nigga. Was almost gonna end his fucking life. Literally, he was on a fucking bed. He was on his deathbed at this point. Neck broken. You know what I'm saying? Stomach was fucked up. He got a broken arm. All that shit. He's still wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Won the WWE Championship. Kane put on his mask. You know what I'm saying? Almost killed Daniel Bryan on TV. Breaking his neck in half with a tombstone, right? That just tells you Daniel Bryan's a fucking little ass weakling. And the Authority, like Randy Orton, Kane, Batista, were stars in their primes. It would murder Daniel Bryan if he went back in 2006. You see what I'm saying? So this whole fact that Daniel Bryan's so great and shit like that, he's not. He's really not, bro. He's not meant to be world champion. You know what I'm saying? He never was and he never will be. Let's be honest here. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's a good wrestler, you know? You could have him be U.S. champion, Intercontinental champion. You could have him be a champion, but world champion, bro? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just didn't go well because Vince McMahon didn't put him in the main event scene. He didn't keep Kofi Kingston in the main event scene because Kofi Kingston's not going to draw numbers as a main eventer. Guys like Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, we're going to be in the main event. We're never meant to be main eventers. He gave them opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why he had them be champions anyways, but Vince McMahon always give everybody opportunities, right? Now, people are going to be like, well, Vince McMahon listened to the IWC. I think Vince McMahon was peer pressure. No, he wasn't. No, the fuck he wasn't. Now, if Triple H makes Karrion Kross World Heavyweight Champion, this is going to be one of the stupid decisions ever. Because Triple H, like I said, was just not that damn good like Stone Cold or The Rock. And Karrion Kross is just not that good like Stone Cold and The Rock. He's not good like Roman Reigns was. Even though Roman Reigns sucks ass now. The problem is this, right? The IWC needs to look themselves in the fucking mirror. Understand what is talent and what's not. What could bring numbers in. You know what I'm saying? I think they're nerds and don't understand anything. So, again, what is so special about Karrion Kross?